I saw his hair and I burst into tears. I was huffing and puffing. I could see Joe's hair follicles. A mascot of Percy Pig there. Hello everybody and welcome to the first video on the channel, I guess. Welcome to the 2024 concert recap. So, let's just get straight into our 2024 recap. So, 2024 had 12 concerts altogether. We started the year off in January with 0. Good start. However, February did have 2 concerts, which was February 17th being Here at Last. It was a good show. It was at the O2 Indigo. It was my first ever concert with Daisy, and you'll meet Daisy for all of this. I would rank it a 6 out of 10. 5.5? Let's go 6. Let's go 6. Be nice. Next in February was the 22nd of February. I went to London at the Garage to see Arthur Hill. This, honestly, as someone who has been an Arthur Hill fan since like day one, like pre-music, that's how last level we're talking. It was so weird to actually see him in person. Like, in my head I was like, this man is real. Like, I just watch and listen to watch his videos, listen to his songs. Like, in my head that's who he was. And then I saw him and I went, oh, you're real. We ended up queuing for 10 minutes. 10 minutes before doors. What do you mean? Like, in my head I was like, we're going to be right at the back. Like, this isn't happening. Like, I've waited my whole life for this. We're going to be right at the back. We were row 6. Which, for arriving 10 minutes before doors, is actually really good. Because my plan was to get there at like 4 and get like row 3 maybe. I think the show itself was amazing. Arthur did keep staring a little bit and I got a bit scared, but whatever. I would rate the show itself an 8 out of 10, but it does get bumped up to at least an 8.5 because of all the people we met. This in itself was like the best day of my life at the time. It was mad. Because we were just stood there and someone went, Arthur TV's here! I went, oh. I looked around, I saw his hair and I burst into tears. And I saw George Clark and I burst into tears. And then people were like, oh, Chris is here, and so is James Marriott. I went, like, I was speechless for a moment. We met George and Arthur TV, and then afterwards we met Chris and James, and I cried in James Marriott's face. But there was also the amazing support act, Jack Kane, who my friend Daisy later on went and saw again, and he's lovely, he was amazing. We met him after the show as well. I think overall that just boosted up to at least an 8.5, potentially a 9. April then came around, and then 27th, I went to see Take That with my mum. It was very like nostalgic, and Ollie Murs was a support act, and he's literally my childhood in a person. So it was really weird, just like see, because I saw him in 2023 on his Marry Me tour, and then seeing him be a support act, and I was even closer this time. It was weird, and like it was insane. I'd say if Ollie wasn't there, it would have been a 7. Because he's there, I'm gonna say 7.5. But it was just a really nice show. And then May came around. May was the start of a big era in our lives. May 17th, I went to Marlow and saw Busted. You'll see a recurring theme with Busted throughout this channel. I like them a lot. There's like one of my favourites of like all time. Like, what do you mean? I saw like in my head basically they had performed at the Capitol Jingle Bell Ball. It was £377. I was not paying that to see Busted sing 5 songs. So I didn't go. But in my head that was their final ever show. I was like, I'm never gonna see them again. I'm never gonna see Busted. I can confirm I did. And it was a food festival. We had barrier of the general admission section. But we sprinted through this field. Like, we got there about an hour beforehand, the queue was massive. We're like, oh, this is our life over, we're never gonna get barrier. We did, because all these people cared about was the food. Like, I pushed past Percy Pig. Yes, there was for some reason a mascot of Percy Pig there. No question. And I ran slower than Daisy, because Daisy just, I blinked and she's gone. Like, she just disappears. I don't know where she goes. But we always get the barrier when she runs, so I'm gonna stick to her running. But we got barrier right in front of Charlie, like dead centre. We were the first people at the barrier. We had a sign saying "Biggest Who's David fans" because that is our song. No one can take that song away from us. And Charlie saw it and he was like, "This song goes out to the..." Yeah. When we were screaming, crying. I went there being a Charlie Simpson girl. I left being Matt Willis girl. I would go with a 9 out of 10 because I would say 10 out of 10 because it's a first person show, amazing. But I know what there is to come. So at the time it was 10 out of 10. But now I'd say 9 because of what happened later on. Because this is another level. And then there was June. June had 2 concerts. Summertime Ball 2024. Like, what do you mean I had barrier for Sabrina Carpenter? What do you mean? I also saw Benson Moon, saw Brad Simpson. I feel as if it was just it's a long day. Like, you're literally standing up straight for 10 hours, easy. It is insane. And they got the whole, like, queue system weirdly. Like, there was a one man there that messed everything up. Like, he told us we had to go queue around another bit after we'd been queuing in one place for about 3 hours. So everyone sprinted. This was, bear in mind, this was on the other side of Wembley Stadium. I was doing cross country to get there. I was huffing and puffing, genuinely. I thought, oh, this is the end of me. Like, I can't do this. Well, I did it. And I let Daisy go in front of me because she just sprints. Like I said, she's gone. And the man went, "Oh no, I must be up around there." I did this cross country run for nothing. It was an amazing show. I would say 8 out of 10. It was really good, but it's just a long day. It's a really long day. June 29th. I went to Chiswick and saw Busted. We yet again took a Who's David sign. It was still the biggest Who's David fans, and we literally were speaking to him for like a minute straight. James was yapping on about Ed Sheeran. I don't even know what happened there.
You were there in London when Ed Sheeran came out. This is Ed's favourite Busted song as well.
And Charlie recognised us from Marlowe. Matt was pointing at us, singing at us, loving us, but he cut everything I knew. And I took that personally. So when Matt made a personal apology, he went, "It's not our fault, it's their fault." So I would give that one a 9.5 out of 10. Again, at the time, was a 10. But it gets better. I didn't think I'd say it, but it gets better. And then August came around, there was 2 concerts again in August. I like August. Okay, I didn't like the beginning of August actually. 2nd of August, I went to the O2 Academy Islington in London for last again. But this was their final ever show. But it was insane. Like, there were so many interactions. Orange kept on kisses and I was going, "Back away." But they sang a Busted song and I was like, "This is my moment to shine." And I did, and I think I deafened everyone. Someone needs to tell me to be quiet. Like, I literally can't know. I would say a 8 out of 10. Best show they've done. Highlight of the year. I'm gonna brace yourself for a minute, guys, because this is a big moment. Matt Willis, "Kiss Me." What? 4 words I never thought would come out of my mouth.
I'd like you to. You're right.
Yet again, Busted. I can't get over that show. Like, nothing will ever beat that show. Incredible. 10 out of 10. Like I said, Marlowe we thought was amazing. Chiswick we thought, whoa, nothing get better than this. Well, it just did get better. It did a lot better. And in September came along. We had 3 in September. I know, guys, 3 all in the space of a week. 15th of September was a Sunday. I trekked on the train up to Birmingham to see Jonas Brothers. We literally had front row barrier. What do you mean? I just missed out. Again, I'd say 10 out of 10, maybe 9.75. No, 10 out of 10. I'm saying 10 out of 10. Slightly, okay, 9.9, but it's slightly less than Cornwall because Joe Jones didn't kiss me. Then the next day, I went to the O2 and saw, yet again, Jonas Brothers. You're never gonna guess who a surprise guest was. Busted rose from the floor and started singing Year 3000. Year 3000 was the song I was singing. 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 Year 3000 was the song I was sing I just can't get over that. I'd say 9 out of 10. Like, we were 3 seats in from the walkway. We were very close to them. I could see Joe's hair follicles. But I miss him a lot. Saturday, I trekked back to London and I went to see the Vamps. It was an amazing show. It was at the Evans and Apollo. My friend got a guitar pick from corner, like he threw in, it bounced off her head. I'd say 7.5 out of 8, 7.5 out of 10. It was a very good show. October came around. We had one concert. I was sat in my bed at 10 a.m. on the phone to Daisy going, do we do it? Do we do it? We did it, and we were there by 1:30. And there was a band called Igloo and Hartley. James Bourne from Busted, his brother Chris is the guitarist in Igloo and Hartley. James was a special guest, so we were like, oh, this is our time, we're going to see James. And we did. And I just burst into tears in his face. Like, what do you, I can't believe it. And it was amazing. I miss it a lot. But honestly, it's been an amazing year. 2025 is going to be my year. It's going to be amazing. Just wait and see these vlogs. See you next time.